back. We're going to get moving in 3, 2, 1, engage. Okay, there's the rumbly grumblies. So reach up and pull back on that stick. And tell me your name and rank, please.
LTJG
keep it pulled back. There we go. Okay, and this is your resting tolerance ride. Ride relaxed, breathing normal, staring at the red light. When you get that light loss criteria, you're going to let go of the stick and engage your lower body on the way down.
Okay.
That being 60% of peripheral vision loss or 50% of central vision loss.
Okay.
And let go of the stick and engage your lower body on the way down. Squeeze it back out. Got a resting tolerance of 5.5 Gs.
Cool.
Yep. So your first profile here is 5 Gs
Okay.
with no G suit on for 15 seconds. Remember, it's a rapid onset rate. It's going to hit you hard and fast. Be prepared for it. Don't pull back on that stick. It is hot.
Yep.
And remember, it's going to be a separate legs breath countdown. Legs tight, then breath, then pull back on the stick. It's going to hit you hard and fast, but just settle into the Gs and get into the fight as quick as you can, okay?
Got it.
All right. Oh, tell me your vision loss on that.
I think it was at 60, and it looked like tunnel vision.
Roger that. Very good. And did it come right back when you let go of the stick and engage your lower body?
I think so, yeah.
Raj. All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Legs tight. Remember, not so much of a push off, but a squeeze in. Hook your heels.
Yeah.
Plank those abs. Prep breath. Pull back on that stick. Keep it in. You're on top. Breathe. Plank the abs. Squeeze your butt. Breathe. Phonetic K. Not so much air out. Breathe. Not so forceful, but good job. Breathe. 1, 2, and terminate, terminate, terminate. Let go of the stick. Hold the strain on the way down. Hold the strain on the way down. Now watch that stick. It is hot. Don't pull back on that stick. All right. Tell me about any vision loss.
I think still around 60.
Okay, so it came in. It was at in the beginning, middle, or end.
Middle.
Okay. Were you able to get any of that back?
Yeah, I think I noticed like my breath was weird, which made me not think about my legs, so I squeezed and like pushed in.
Yeah, and there was one time there where you started pushing off more rather than that squeeze in as well.
Okay.
You kind of reverted back to it. So try to focus on that. Try to not forget about the legs as you progress, but now you're going to have that G suit pushing against you.
Cool.
So you're going to naturally want to push against it. It's a brace suit, right? So
Yeah.
that should help. So we had 60% of loss, and was it tunnel vision?
Yes.
Okay, and so how much do you think you got back out?
To where it was like 5% loss.
Oh, okay, very good. All right, and so like I said, we've got 6 Gs coming up, 6 Gs, 15 seconds with the G suit on. Are you ready to go?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Legs tight, squeeze in, plank the abs, breath. Oh, you're on top, breathe. 1, 2, breathe. Plank those abs, squeeze the butt, breathe. Squeeze in, phonetic K, breathe. 1, 2, breathe. And terminate, terminate, terminate. Let go of the stick, hold your strain on the way down. Hold your strain on the way down. Okay, first off, tell me about the vision loss.
I didn't feel like I had any vision loss.
Okay, very good. Okay, so remember it's a legs tight breath and then pull back on the stick. Well, when you did your breath, it wasn't a quick sharp breath in and it was kind of big. I was going to have you redo that, but you went ahead and pulled the stick, so I just let you write it out. That aside, on your exhales, you have some that are kind of a P sound, and then you're trying to focus on your breathing and you're trying to fix it, which is good, but then you kind of start doing a K, but it's a large exhale.
Okay.
Just try to work on minimizing. Remember that the marker out here that I showed you, the volume of air to fill up that marker.
Right.
Just minimize those exhales, because in the higher G's you get, it's going to push more air out, okay? Other than that, you're doing great. Just keep focusing on what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Got that SACM coming up. You're first going to bump up to 3 Gs, and then that's going to be your new home, your new valley. You should be able to relax mostly. Just keep the lights pushed out if you have any vision loss or grain out there.
Okay.
Just squeeze your butt and your legs. And then we're going to prep for the first peak. It's going to be 7 Gs. You get up there, I'll give you your breath counts across the top. And then on the way down, I'll say, hold your strain, you're coming down. You come down into the valley, at which time you're going to try to catch your breath and relax a little bit before we get ready for that next peak at 5 Gs. You'll do a couple of breath counts at 5 Gs, and then I'll let you breathe normal, but keep the lights squeezed out. Just do as much as you need to do. Try to conserve some energy. And then on the you drop back down in the valley, prep for that big G pull at the on the 7.5. Give it all you got. Hopefully it's easier for you than the first one because you're getting better and better as we go. And then I'll say terminate at the end, and you come down and be good to go. Okay.
Okay.
So at this time, go ahead and reach down and pull out that handbrake without moving your head too much. And you're going to squeeze that and keep it squeezed the entire ride, because if you let go of it at any time, it's going to come to a full stop and we're going to have to start over again, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let me know that it's been squeezed.
It's been squeezed.
And is it still squeezed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving you control. Don't let go.
Okay.
Ooh, I almost pushed the wrong button. Okay, you've got control of the centrifuge now. We're going to push that green start button and get started. Have a few seconds before we bump up to 3 Gs. Just squeeze your legs. There you go, 3 Gs. All right. Now the stick at this point is just a video game, so you can track that aircraft. Here we go. Legs tight. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. Plank those abs. That breath sounded great. Breathe. Do it again. 2. Breathe. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your butt. Breathe. Plank the abs. Squeeze your butt. Breathe. And hold your strain. You're coming down. Hold your strain. You're coming down. Okay, you're free breathing. Hold your breath in between those breath exchanges, okay?
Okay.
5 GP pull coming up. Legs tight. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. Breathe. Phonetic K to breathe. Okay, now breathe normal. Keep your lower body engaged, nice and tight. Keep the lights pushed out. All right, on this last peak, I want to see you not breathing in between, okay? Hold your breath between the cycles. 7.5 Gs. Here we go. Legs tight. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. Breathe. 1, 2, breathe. Squeeze your butt. Less air out. Breathe. Plank the abs. Phonetic K. Hold your strain. You're coming down. Hold your strain. You're coming down. I have control of the centrifuge. You can let go of that handbrake and stow it away. And tell me about your vision loss.
That was like 90.
Which ones? And
so the first one was only like 70, and then the second one was like 90.
okay. All right, so in the first one, you were free breathing in between the breath cycles. I couldn't quite catch whether you were doing it, maybe 1 or 2 on the 7.5.
I definitely was not breathing the way I know I should.
You had a few good breaths in there, though. I would say you're probably doing more of the pushing off too, rather than squeezing in, and probably losing tension in your butt or your abs. To be losing that much light. So really focus on that lower body, and then the breath cycles are just going to top you off, okay?
Okay.
Were you able to get any of your vision back?
Yes, when I thought about squeezing my butt.
Say again?
When I thought about squeezing my butt.
Okay.
It probably went to like the 60 peripheral.
So that's a clue.
Yeah,
and if you saw the lights come back when you squeezed your butt, then that tells you what you need to focus on from the beginning, okay? All right, now how much came back?
Probably to where I had like 50 light loss.
Roger that. All right, so good. End. You went from 90 to 50. That's good recovery.
Yeah.
And was it tunnel again?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so here's your deal. You got to focus on that butt, all right? From the very beginning. All right, so when you hook your heels in, if you kind of push yourself up with your hamstrings and your butt, push yourself through that seatbelt. Do you feel that? Do you feel how well your butt gets engaged there?
Yep.
All right, so I want you to focus on that on your check 6 ride, okay?
Okay.
All right. At this time, if you're ready, you're going to keep your hand at the base of the stick and slowly rotate around to the left side. Find that light behind you. Go as fast or as slow as you want.
Find what?
There's a red light back there behind you.
Uh-huh.
And you let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Legs tight. Hook in. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your abs. Breath. Pull back on that stick. Keep it in. You're on top. Breathe. Plank those abs. Squeeze your butt. Breathe. On my count, squeeze your abs. Breathe. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your butt. Hold your breath in. Breathe. And hold your strain. Hold your strain. You're coming down. Stay in that position. Alrighty, you are coming to a full stop now. You can slowly rotate back around to the front, find that light, and tell us about your vision loss.
Okay, that vision loss was like I could still see where I was and everything, but it was like 95, like almost blackout. But I was fighting it so it never got to that.
Oh yeah, go ahead and put your mask on, please.
Yeah.
Um,
But it was definitely the most substantial. It was like similar to the 7.5 peak.
did yeah, about halfway through you just started breathing normal. At what point was the light loss? Do you know?
I want to say like right after you gave me the second breath command.
Yeah, because right about in there you started just breathing on your own, just normal breathing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, was it tunnel vision again, and did it come more from the right, kind of a curtain effect?
I think the curtain effect, yeah.
Roger that. And were you able to get anything back?
Yes, yeah.
How much?
I got back to 60.
Would you say again? 50?
60.
60?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. Doc's there to get you out.